Hi again, everyone. Toby Burrell on the microphone and Joe Holt with the camera as usual. And we are on hand again for Lady Devil Volleyball game number 2 of the season. Lady Devils won last night 3-1 over Hiwassee Dam. Scores of 25-16, 18-25, 25-17, and 25-17 in town tonight. For first ever meeting between the two schools is Asheville School. And this is not Asheville High School. This is a private school, Asheville School, the Blues. And they will take the court tonight. This is their first match of the season. They start out with Swain. They have a very enviable schedule. On the Max Prep schedule, they're only slated for 5 away games all season long. I kind of like that schedule if I were them. So with 5 away games, this is one of them. And we'll see how things unfold for our Lady Devils tonight. It looks like, trying to see where the ball's at. Looks like, the referee down here has it. So it looks like Asheville School will serve. But we are still working on lineups here. The big night last night for junior middle hitter Jenna Marr, number 7. She finished the night with 20 kills, leading the Lady Devils. 4 blocks, 6 aces on her tally sheet for the junior middle hitter. And the Lady Devils love to get her going in the middle. So I'm not sure what we got going on. I knew there was no way we could start early. We're working on it. We're 7 minutes early right now. And that will be a first for me in my career of calling and going to volleyball games, to have it start early. But we are almost set to do that. And it will be Asheville School to serve it up first, and we're set to get underway. Thanks for joining us. We actually have soccer going on at Swain County Memorial Stadium. We'll try to get you updates on that as we can as the evening rolls along. And Asheville School season is underway. Short one, and that'll be an ace for the Blues, as Hannah Epperson could not get to that one. And the Blues will go back to the service line again. Short serve on its way. Marr dives for it, got it. And that one goes down on the Swain side as it found the hole in the Blues defense. Serving first for the Lady Devils will be number 5, senior Katie Winchester. She finished last night with 23 assists. Good floater to the middle, pass by the Blues. They're going to try to attack outside. And that's a big girl right there. I don't know how big she is, but she's tall. Biggest one out there for either squad, and she's got her first kill down. And it's 2-1 now Blues. And everybody's moving around. There we go. And best news of the night so far, number 13 moves off the front row for the Blues. Good serve. That'll be cut out of bounds, so it's now 2-2. Apologize for not having a roster, but we do not know the names of the Asheville School players. So if you're from Asheville School area, thanks for joining us on the Maroon Devils Network, and we apologize. The Max Prep roster that's provided has no numbers with the names. So, again, we apologize for that, but not much we can do about it at this juncture. Swain looks to set outside. Epperson goes cross court. Asheville picks that up. They go back outside themselves, moving it around. That one did not get over, but they're not going to call that, so Asheville plays on. They get it over now. Now Winchester will try to set outside to Epperson again. She goes down the line, cuts it too fine, and that will be out off of Epperson. So 3-2 your score. Asheville in the lead here. We're in set 1, best of 5. Thanks for joining us again tonight on the Maroon Devils Network. We'll set our schedule for you on the network here in just a second. Eagleman with the pass. That's middle to Marr. Marr goes up, tries to cut it to the corner, and a rare mistake for the junior middle hitter as that one goes out of bounds. So 2-point advantage for the Blues now, and they will serve again. Good hard serve. Epperson sits, pulls that out. Now it'll be back row. Eagleman drives that all the way to the Asheville back row. Now the Blues will attack Caitlin Anthony in that one's got it. Back to Mara in the middle, and she doesn't miss that one. She hammers it, but it's picked up nicely by the Blues, and they're going to get that one over. Well done by Asheville School. They go again with the wraparound. She tries to dink it, and that one is out just barely. So it'll be a point for the Lady Devils, 4-3 your score. And Marr rotates back to the service line now. Floater to the back row, picked up nicely. Asheville School sets to the outside. It's punched over. Eagleman's got that. Winchester goes outside to Epperson again, off the block, back up top. They punch it all the way over. Marr with the pass to Winchester. Winchester middle set to Caitlin Anthony. She power dinks it to the back row. And now Asheville will attack from the back row. Marr's got it. Now Eagleman hustles to get it. Can Jenna get it over? Yes, she can. Well played by the Lady Devils. Middle set, the libero, who can attack from back there, goes at it. They go to Anthony again. She's up and down. So Caitlin Anthony on the board for the Lady Devils. And Marr will go back to the service line now. 4-4 your score. Jenna with 6 aces last night. Let's see if she can get that going here in early going. Good hard one overhand. Top spin, tough attack angle for the Blues. They're able to get something out of it. Now Winchester has to pass it to Yance. Epperson goes cross court. Nicely played by the Blues. They're in position. It's going to be free balled over. Marr steps in with a pass. Winchester to the net. Anthony tips it off the block, but Asheville's able to control it. Now Winchester keeps it alive. Yance passes it over cross court, and Epperson has it over for Swain. The Blues again look to attack. Eagleman's there. Winchester with a dink set into the middle. Asheville plays it well. Good volley, longest of the night. Marr has to dive for that one, and it is out of bounds off of Jenna Marr. So back to the lead go the Blues at 5-4. Have a feeling we're in for a good night of solid volleyball with two good teams here. Asheville School to serve it now. Lady Devils to receive. It's over. Anthony's got it. Good pass to Yance. She sets it back to Anthony. Anthony goes cross court with it. It's played by Asheville. Might have been out, but it's played. Now the libero hits again. Anthony picks that up. It's close to the net. And Winchester loses that battle over there, and it'll be 6-4 now in favor of the Blues. Probably give you folks at home scoreboard overload, and I apologize for that. I continue to forget that you have a scoreboard on your screen. Now Asheville with a chance to attack. Short set. Marr only able to get one hand on that, and it'll be a 3-point edge for the Blues, 7-4. Good run on this service rotation by Asheville. It was tied at 4 when they took serve. That's deep. Marr has to play it. Her pass is long, and it is punched back over. And now a 4-point lead by Asheville. Biggest lead of the night for either team. Good hard serve to the back row right at Katie Winchester. Epperson now sets it outside to Anthony. She hammers it. The libero picks it up. Asheville on the attack. They have to pass it over. Epperson with the pass. Winchester now sets middle to Anthony. She hammers it. Did that go off a block? It did not, and it will be Asheville point. So 5-point advantage now. Timeout Swain. Will take it along with them.
Hey fans, you can catch the Maroon Devil games all season long on the Maroon Devils Network.
We return to action. The Blues up by 5 and still serving. Stand hard serve. Eagleman has it skid off her arm and out of bounds. Another point for the Blues, who have reeled off 6 straight now to take a 6-point advantage. Hard serve to the back row. Marr with a pass. It's long again. And that one is misplayed by the Blues, fortunately, and it will break the service streak and give the ball back to the Lady Devils. It'll be Ashton Yance, one of our seniors, to serve here. Oh, and we got substitution trying to come in. The Asheville coach complaining that they did not give enough time for that substitution. But in the same breath, they were worried about the score on the scoreboard, which the officials were trying to attend to. Yance's serve is over to the back row. Now Asheville to attack on the outside. They go cross court, and it's down. So 11-5 your score here. And the Asheville libero will serve it here. Eagleman sits, nice pass. Yance dumps it over. Asheville dives, keeps that alive, and they free ball it over. Marr plays it. Yance from the back row. Cross to Epperson, who plays it down the line. Back outside they go. Blocked, and that one's going to be down. A block by, that's Anthony and Winchester there with that block. One each for them, and now it'll be Hannah Epperson to serve it for the Lady Devils, who trail by 5 here in this first set. That one's close. Anthony wins the battle at the net. Caitlin Anthony with another block there to cut the Blues lead to 4. So back to the service line goes Epperson. She's up and over with it. Picked up on the back row. They go middle on this one. It's picked up over there by Marr. Yance will set it right back to Jenna, and Jenna from the back row drives it for her first kill of the night. Nice pass from Yance to set that up on the back row spike. So back to 3 right here, and it will be Epperson to serve again. Hannah had 3 aces last night in the Lady Devils win over Hiwassee Dam. Good hard, no spin shot from Epperson. Puts the Blues into scramble mode. Now Marr steps in with a pass. Yance with a set, wrap around by Anthony, and she dinks that one into a good spot. Played by, nicely done, Lady Devils. Blocked right there, almost picked up again. Good volleyball in that possession by both squads. Blues pay dividends with their large center block there, and it'll be back to 12-8 in favor of Asheville School. Good hard serve to the back row, and that one sails out of bounds. So Lady Devil ball back. Anthony to the service line, and Jenna Marr to the front line. Serve is up, top spin. It'll be a tough one. Now they're going to have to scramble to get that over. Free ball it over. Swain with a chance to attack right here. Good pass to Yance. Yance sets up Marr in the middle. Marr takes a run at it. Salmons it home. And that one's drawn up just the way Coach Kayla McMahon wanted it. A kill for Marr and an assist for Yance. Well played. 12-10 your score now. Blues by 2. Anthony back to the line. Good spinner. Played off of the arms. Now it'll be another free ball, and it's imperative that the Lady Devils attack in these situations. Pass moves Yance. She goes back row set to Anthony, and it doesn't get over. And the Blues will serve it, leading by 3 here. We are in game 1. best of 5. Marr with the pass to Eagleman on the front row. She pushes it over, dinked, and Marr finds it, but it's out of bounds. Just joining us, we got to start a little bit early. There was no JV action tonight. There was a middle school game at 4, but a break at 5, so we were start early. That's why you've missed out on them just a little bit. But the Blues from Asheville School have led most of the way in this one. It was 4-4 at one point, and since then they've had a 6-point lead and now lead by 4. To the outside, and there's 4 hits. So Swain will break the service there, and Katie Winchester will go back to the service line. Good cut shot. It makes it over. Now Eagleman's got it. She passes back to Winchester, who passes it to Eagleman. And Eagleman gets that one down off the block. And it'll be Winchester to serve it again. Floater to the back row. There's the pass. Bump pass, and the libero is getting more attacks than the front row, and that's a good thing. Winchester finds the floor with the short dink and cuts the lead to 1. Timeout, Asheville School. We'll keep it here to talk you through what's going on with the Maroon Devils Network. As we said, soccer going on at Swain County Memorial Stadium. We're going to try to get you an update on that one to let you know what's going on there. The Lady Devils will continue in their string this week of getting the season started off with a trip to Pisgah tomorrow night for another non-conference matchup, this time with the Bears of Pisgah. And then Friday, of course, we'll be with you around 7 o'clock from the greater metropolitan Atlanta, Georgia area as the Maroon Devils travel down to face Life Christian Academy in their season opener. So we'll have all that action with you. You can expect to hear Gary Ayers and Rod White, the Hall of Fame duo, call all the action for you, and they'll be on hand with a little bit of a pregame show there at 7 o'clock. Follow all the action here on the Maroon Devils Network. Winchester looks to tie it now for the Lady Devils. Good floating serve, and the pass is a little bit astray. They'll have to bump that one over, and the Lady Devils have taken advantage of that so far. They will need to again. They go cross court to Yance, and that one gets down for Ashton, who's the most surprised person in the building. Tie ball game at 14. Last tie was at 4. I'm sorry. 4 each was the last tie. Now we're tied at 14. Winchester back to the service line. Good hard one to the back row. Pass to the front. Back set. And the dink attempt is off. And the Lady Devils have their first lead since early in this first game at 15-14 behind Katie Winchester's serves. Winchester will go back to the line again. It's a good hard serve, a little top spin on it. Blues go outside, cross court, and Epperson can't get there, and it'll be back to 15. The Blues will serve now. Tied up at 15. That one tips the net and is out. So it'll be Swain ball back. They retake the lead at 16-15, and Kenzie Eagleman goes back to the service line now. Eagleman had 3 aces herself last night against Hiwassee Dam. Good hard serve to the back row, backing up to take it. And that one's going to be fluffed up in the air, hit over. Nice attack from back there, and that one goes over. And we got 2 hits on the block attempt. So 2-point advantage now for the Lady Devils. Eagleman back to the service line. Hard short serve. Libero dives for it. Hard hit. Anthony, perfect pass to Yance, I believe, with that one. And Marr puts it down. So Eagleman back to the line. The Lady Devils have extended to a 3-point advantage now behind her serves There's a short one picked up by the libero. It's close, punched over. Winchester's got it. Yance will now move in position to set it. Sets Marr in the middle. She goes cross court that time and can't get that one in, a little too wide. So Asheville School back to the service line. Hard serve to the middle. Epperson with the pass. Winchester back sets it. Nobody gets there. And that ball falls. Cut across. That one is Eagleman to Epperson. Yance almost found the empty spot on the court. And that one's off the block, hit by Epperson. Back to her from Winchester. She goes back row. Asheville sets it up on a back set. They go cross court. Eagleman's there. Now Winchester sets the back row to Anthony. And that one ties things up. So we're tied again at 18 for the third time in this match. Tied things up. That one's across. Epperson with the pass. Caitlin Anthony sets it. Yance dumps it over. The libero gets it. That is a net violation on Asheville School to put Swain back on top. Jenna Marr goes to the service line now for the Lady Devils. Jump serve floater. Tough to play. Now it'll be free balled over. Nope. It'll be a point for the Lady Devils. Let's see if Marr goes to the jump serve. Something she did a lot last night. There's a semi-jump, floater to the back row. Back set, pushed over. Eagleman's there. Winchester backs up, sets it back outside to Epperson. She goes to the middle. The libero plays it. Now Asheville School attacks. Eagleman's got that. Winchester bumps it up. Epperson again to the soft front. Yance hits it from her knees. The Asheville schoolgirl plays it, and that one is over by Anthony, who clearly went over the net to try to knock that one down. And so it'll be back to a 1-point advantage for the Lady Devils. Good solid volleyball here tonight from Swain High School. Hard serve. Epperson's got it. Yance has to hustle to get there and does. Anthony on the outside gets way underneath that one. It sails long on her, and we're tied at 20 again. Serve on its way. It's a hard one to the back row. Winchester with a pass. Yance moves off spot to get it. And Epperson plays it in to the back row. Well played by both squads there. It's free balled over. Eagleman with a pass. Winchester moves under. Goes outside to Epperson. Down the line. And Hannah's going to get a kill out of that one. Nice job as that one gets down as it gets up in the rafters. And Swain back up on top by one. What do we got? Timeout? Timeout by Asheville School, so we'll take it with them.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
So we are set to resume action here. Asheville School has exhausted their timeout. Swain has one more to go. Senior Ashton Yance to serve it for the Lady Devils. Good high floater to the back row. Chance to attack for the Blues. They go outside, punched, and she went way under the line on that one. It'll be a point for the Lady Devils. So a 2-point advantage here in the first set for Swain, and Ashton Yance, one of the Lady Devils' most reliable servers from last year, back at that service line. Good short floater, ace in there by Yance. She picked her spot for that one perfectly and got that short floater, kind of like a changeup in my sport, right on the dots for her. So Yance back. The Lady Devils 2 points away from victory in this first set now, and Yance to serve it. That one's hard back to the back row. Good pass. The Blues go high outside. Blocked by the Lady Devils. Well done over there by Anthony and Winchester. And now the Lady Devils are on set point here in the first set. Yance to do the honors. Floater, that ball never moved. You can see it knuckle all the way home. Back tipped out of bounds, and the Lady Devils take game one here. 25-20. We'll be back for game two.
Hello, this is Neil Blankship, head coach of the Maroon Devils. Join us all season long on the Maroon Devil Network.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
And we are ready to go for the second set here. Swain takes the first one, 25-20, close fashion. And now they will come back and serve first in this second set. Good volleyball coming your way here from Swain High School. Thanks for joining us again on the Maroon Devils Network. Did we get a soccer score? Still waiting on the soccer score. They're underway. We've got somebody up there. So we'll give you a score here in just a few minutes, and as soon as we get something from them. And here it's 1-0 the good guys, or in this case, good girls. Again, the Lady Devils travel to Pisgah tomorrow for the first road game of this season, first road match of this season, I should say. And then next week they're on the road again on Monday and Tuesday. And then I think Thursday's back home, but I'll have to check my schedule. I didn't look that far in advance, to be honest with you. But I do know this much. Friday night, Maroon Devil kickoff for their season will get underway at 7:30. We'll have a pregame show on the air at 7, so tune in for that. You got Gary Ayers, the Hall of Famer, and you got the coach, Rod White, another Hall of Famer. And they, to me, folks, are the best duo in high school football. Maybe better than many college duos that do games for their schools. But they are excellent. Tune in and listen to their take on the game as Coach Neil Blankenship and his troops get their season underway. Caitlin Anthony will get game 2 underway for us. Hard, deep serve. And now Asheville School will have to free it over. This is where Swain really needs to make them pay. Good pass from Anthony, set in the middle to Marr, and that one's just deep. So it will be Blues on top early. And they will serve now with the lead. Hard serve, Marr with the pass. Winchester moves into position, set outside to Eagleman. She goes deep. It's played there. And Kenzie's going to get a kill. And the Lady Devils have tied it up at 1. Good pass from Yance on that one, I believe. So Winchester will serve it now from the back row. Good hard serve to the back row. Set to the outside to their big, tall girl, and she has a hard time with the soft stuff as that one does not get down, and it is 2-1 now in favor of the Lady Devils. Winchester back to the service line again. Hard top spin floater. Good pass by the Blues. They go opposite side, and that's hammered. Picked up there by Winchester, or Epperson checked that, and Eagleman can't get backed up on it and misplays it into the net. 2-2, your score. Asheville School to serve. Jump serve on its way. Good hard one. Epperson with a good pass. It gets over the rafter. That's the home court roll there. And now they go at it. Epperson digs that one out again. Anthony's got it. Marr will play it over. Good spot for it. Asheville School gets a good pass out of it, though. Now they go attack. There's the block. Punched. Back. And now she hit that twice and didn't get called on it. Katie's still laughing about it. And Swain ends up with a point out of it. Okay. That'll make up itself somewhere down the road. And Winchester will serve again. Swain up by 1. There's a lot of confusion going on, folks. Eagleman will serve it. My bad. Apparently. There's a good hard knuckleball floater. Asheville will have a hard time getting an attack out of that, and they don't. So Kinsey with another serve here. That one's a good top spin. And they go back row attack again, and that's blocked by Marr. They go straight outside. That goes down the line. Anthony to her knees has got that. Winchester puts it outside. Epperson, a good job forcing the ball over the net. And Marr blocks that one. Marr blocks that one. And a point for Swain out of all that. Floor. Jenna doing great work there, but those blocks have got to hit the floor before she gets credit for it, like that one. That's a block. So now Swain up by 4 right here. And timeout Asheville. We'll keep it right here as Asheville School has taken timeout here with the score 6-2 Swain early here in set number 2. And again, lots of action going on around Swain High campus tonight. We got soccer hosting Mitchell up at Swain County Memorial Stadium. We've got volleyball here, although this was an abbreviated slate. There was no JV game tonight with this one. There is, however, a middle school game prior to this. We're not sure who won that one, but middle school, we won the middle school match, Joe says, so that's good news. Decidedly, he said. That's good, too. And so the Lady Devils doing some work tonight. The Asheville School does not have a JV team. That's why there was no JV game prior to this, if you're wondering. And again, next week, the Lady Devils will be on the road on Monday and Tuesday. And you can find out where and how the results fall by following along on maroondevils.com all season long. Kenzie Eagleman will serve it now. Swain with a 4-point advantage. Floater to the middle, played by the libero, but it's going to be a tough attack angle. They hit it hard, and that lands right between the two on the back row. So a kill from a back row pass that really didn't have a whole lot to set up offensively around. But the Blues make that pay off, and now they will serve it again, trailing by 3. Floater to the middle. Epperson with a nice pass. Winchester sets it up close to Marr, and Jenna finds the right spot and gets a kill there for herself. And Katie Winchester with a nice pass to set that one up. So Marr goes back to the service line now, still 4-point advantage for the Lady Devils. Good hard serve on its way. Good pass by the Blues. And now Yance will set up Anthony. Anthony a little behind that. She got it down. Nice job by Caitlin to get that down. A good pass from Yance to set it up, and Marr will go back to the service line. Swain up by 5. Now their biggest lead here in the second set. Jump serve by Marr. Good hard one, and an ace on its way from Jenna Marr. 9-3 your score now. Asheville looking to settle themselves down. The Lady Devils looking to build on their momentum here. Marr back to the service line now. Jump serve on its way. Good hard one to the back row. Be tough attack angles again for the Blues. They get it, though. This time Marr picks that up. Winchester, nice pass. Anthony with it to the middle, picked up by Asheville. They go back set now, try to get out there. It's covered by Marr, and Winchester has to scramble a little bit now. Kenzie Eagleman hits it over, and Kenzie's going to get a kill out of that. Nicely done by Kenzie to power that ball over from an awkward angle and awkward position. And Marr goes back to the service line. Swain up 7 now. Biggest lead for Swain in this match. Hard shot. Nicely played by the Blues. A lot of spin on that ball, though. And they can't get anything out of it because of that. And it's now 8-point advantage for Swain. Marr back to the service line. Second timeout used by Asheville School to try to stem the tide right here. We'll keep it here and tell you all about what's going on in case you haven't already heard it. We've got football coming your way tomorrow night. Maroon Devils will kick off their season from Life Christian Academy Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. We'll have all the action for you beginning at 7 o'clock with a pregame show and then kickoff at 7:30 to be followed. So tune in tomorrow night. If you're not planning on making that trip, check out the Maroon Devils as they open their season. They will return home next week for their home opener as Smoky Mountain comes to town. That's always a big contest, so make your plans to come out and check that one out. And whatever you do, folks, don't let parking scare you away from coming out and watching these young athletes play, because I assure you, you will find a place to park. It's not as bad as many people want to make it out to be. It's just different. So come on out, check out all the action. Trust me, it is worth it. Marr with another serve. Does she got another ace? She does. So Jenna finding ways to affect this ball game in this second game in positive ways for the Lady Devils. And she's got 2 aces in a row, and that's a third in a row. And she is on a real roll, and it's 10-point advantage for the Lady Devils. Asheville School is out of timeouts. We might see their coach substitute here in a minute just to try to break Jenna's momentum. And she's settled into a rhythm now. on this rotation, and another one that's going to be out. Sails out, but not before Swain builds a 10-point advantage. Now back to 9, Asheville School to serve. Floater to the middle. Eagleman's got that. Yance sets it outside to Anthony. She goes across and's got that one down. Good combination there of Yance and Anthony, and another kill for Caitlin. And it'll be Yance now moving to the service line. Swain back up by 10 here in this one. Floater never moved as it came across. Tough ball to handle because it moves at the last minute. And that is deep and out. 11-point, largest lead of the night for the Lady Devils. Yance back to the service line. Floater down the line, picked up, set, hammered. Will that one get down? It's played and over. Oh, it hit the string on the line. Wow. Tough break for Asheville as that ball, they hustled to get that one up, but unfortunately it hit the extension cord for the wrestling team's drop lighting. That's a floater cross court by Yance. Now Asheville will have a chance to attack, and they get a kill out of that, and it will be Asheville School's serve again with Swain up by 11. Floater across. Eagleman passes to Yance. Yance outside to Winchester. Has that blocked. That's going to be a battle at the net, won by Asheville School. Score update from the soccer pitch. It's 1-1 with 18:29 in the first half. So 1-1, Mitchell and Swain still in the first half of action on the soccer pitch. Asheville serving. Good pass, Eagleman. Yance with it, sets Anthony in the middle, and now they've got to scramble a little bit. They do. Anthony with a pass to Yance, back to Winchester behind her. She goes back row with it. That one's played up, but it's going to be out, and it will be point to Swain on that one. So now it will be Hannah Epperson to serve it. Swain up 10, looking to expand their lead here in the second set. Good hard serve by Hannah. And that will be hammered over by Asheville. Outside to Eagleman. She jumps, goes over the block, picked up by the libero. They push it way outside, trying to gain an advantage. Marr goes to the floor to get it, but can't, and it'll be out of bounds. A point to Asheville School. Serve picked up by Marr on the side. Outside to Eagleman, blocked over there by Asheville School. And they will have the serve back. Hard serve to the back row. That one's off of Marr, and it will be an ace for Asheville School on the knuckleball serve. Asheville School looking to build a little momentum and maybe get themselves back in this second set. Marr with it. Yance takes it over. And now Yance hustles, gets there. Eagleman on the outside stands and drives it over the block. Pass takes the setter all the way to the outer limit of the court. Now Yance will set it from right here to Anthony, who power pushes it to the back row. And they go back row set to the libero. Tips the top of the net. Now Winchester will set it outside to Eagleman. She goes off the block, and Eagleman with a kill. And it will be Caitlin Anthony to the back row to serve now. So Asheville School looking to attack. They go back row again. Floater. Yance has got it. Now Winchester improves herself. Back row set to Anthony. She pushes it over. Asheville School with a chance, and they go right down the line. So Asheville School to serve it. I've got it an 8-point advantage. The scoreboard's got it 7. And that one off of Eagleman. Anthony plays it back up. Alertly done by Epperson, and Hannah's going to get Swain a point by just being alert right there and driving that ball over. And so now Katie Winchester will serve it. Floater just over. That one's off the top of the ceiling, so that's an ace for Winchester. I've got it at 20. And there's a possibility of another ace. No, they're going to get it over right here. Wrap around, but the set was not high enough, and there was very little Mark could do with that one. So it will be 19-11 by the scoreboard. And they've got some subs coming in.
Hey, Sonia, Chair. Listen, we all three have 20-11 up here. I don't know if it's the scoreboard or if the scoreboard's wrong.
Marr with a kill. Nicely done. Jenna Marr puts that one down.
Sonia's going to be checking it for us.
So Marr with the kill. Swain inching closer to victory here in the second game as well. Eagleman's serve goes back row. Good pass by Asheville. And they go to the power dink. Winchester and Anthony go to the floor. They can't get it, and it will be point to the Blues. And so now we've got Asheville School to serve it. Hard serve. Eagleman picks that up. Winchester to set, goes cross court to Marr. Winchester again sets it up outside to Epperson. She hits it, and it'll be back to Swain again. Another chance. They go back set to Yance. She goes cross court and has got that one down. Nice job by Ashton to get that one. It's one of those rare opportunities for Ashton Yance, who's normally a setter, to be able to attack one. And it paid off for her. Marr to the service line. 22-12 is what I've got. 21-12 by the scoreboard. And it will be Blues to attack. Blocked on the play. They keep it alive. Now, can they get it over? They do. Nicely done. Swain did not fall asleep on that one, though. And now Epperson will have to get it over. Does so with a lot of spin on it. Back row set right at Eagleman. She sits with it. Winchester back sets it to Anthony. Anthony goes cross court and has that one down. Nicely done by Caitlin Anthony and Katie Winchester that time. Winchester everywhere in this game. She's got 8 assists by her unofficial mark here in this second set. A lot of them to Anthony, who has 4 kills. Again, unofficially, that's going to be close. And Anthony's got 5 kills now. She hammered that one home. And so 23-12. Here's your score. Marr to serve it. Side spins. Now they are in full scramble mode. Nicely done. They got it over. Yance with it. Sets middle. Anthony. Nice pickup by the Blues. And that one's over and out. So well played by Swain. And now with a chance to end this will be Jenna Marr. Cuts it, and that one is out. Tough break for Marr. Keeps the Blues alive, and now they have to serve out to win this second set. And the ball has disappeared. Bless you. Floater down the line right at Winchester. She's got it. Yance steps in and sets it to the outside to Anthony. He's had the hot hand here in this one. And a good job scrambling by Asheville. That one's picked up by Marr. Back outside to Epperson again. Too tough an angle that time as she can't get there. So Asheville School will serve it again. With Swain a service break away from taking set 2. Hard serve down the line. Winchester rolls with it. Eagleman picks it up. It's too close to the net. And now we're back to 24-15. Asheville School still serving. Hard one right at Eagleman. She's got it. Yance with the set to the middle to Epperson. She's over with it. Now Asheville has to play it over soft. Marr steps in, has it. Winchester to the middle to Anthony. And Caitlin Anthony puts it away. That'll be 25 as she gets the kill, and that's going to do the second set. Update on soccer action. The Maroon Devils have taken the lead at 2-1 with 12 minutes remaining in the first half. So that's going to do it. The Lady Devils up 2-0. We'll be back with the third set.
Hello, this is Neil Blankenship, head coach of the Maroon Devils. Join us all season long on the Maroon Devil Network.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
And we're back, folks. Almost ready to start the third set. And it looks like Zach Klein has put one in the back of the net for the Maroon Devils on the soccer pitch, and it's 3-1 now over Mitchell with 5 minutes in the first half. So the Maroon Devils taking care of business up there. Lady Devils trying to do it down here. Asheville School will serve first and look to gain some momentum that they lost, and there's a good start to it. The Lady Devils fail to communicate and back away from a serve, and it's 1-0. Second serve on its way for Asheville School, and that'll be a service mistake. Got to remember, this is Asheville School's first match of the year. This is Swain's second, so it's still early in the season for both of these squads. Asheville School will play again on Friday as they play Blue Ridge Early College. It's a good hit. That's going to be out, though, and Swain takes the early lead. Katie Winchester to serve it for Swain. Good floater to the back row, pass to the front. Blocked, but it doesn't get over. So Yance and Marr were there, but they couldn't get enough on it to get it over the net, and we're tied again at 2. And good hard serve to the back row, and that one goes, and it's out. So Swain will have serve again. Eagleman will do the honors for the Lady Devils. Kenzie's serve is a good hard one cross court. Nicely played by the Blues. Off the block of Marr and Yance that time, and it'll be tied again at 3. Eagleman with the pass. Winchester sets it to the middle of Marr. Marr's got it off the block, but Asheville plays that. Back set, and we got a carry there. And that will be a point for Swain. We now have a 4-3 lead. Marr to the service line. Top spin serve. Asheville plays it. Now they will attack with a libero from the back row. Winchester goes outside to Epperson. She goes right to the soft middle. Nice play by Hannah. And put the Lady Devils up by 2 here in the third set. Marr back to the service line. And she gets that one a little too hard. And a service error on her part. It will be Asheville to serve it now. Floater, Eagleman with the pass. Now Yance hustles into position outside to Anthony. Caitlin got that one up. A lot of spin on that ball and nothing they can do on the block. So we're tied again at 5. And the Blues will serve it. Ooh, floater. Winchester dug that one out of the boards. And that one's in. So the Blues get their first lead since early in the second set at 6-5. Floater serve. Mara plays it. It's going to be close to the net. Yance, a good job to get that one over, but she's called into the net. So it'll be Asheville point. And they now have a 2-point advantage. Floater down the line. That one dinked over by Yance. Everybody scrambles to the net for Asheville, and that one is out off of Asheville, and it will be Ashton Yance to serve it. Substitution on the Asheville side. Yance looking to pull the Devils back to even. Good hard floater to the back row. Swain with a chance to attack here. It'll be Anthony who cuts it thin over there and gets it down. So Caitlin Anthony continues to stay hot. And Yance will serve it again. We're tied at 7. Good floater to the other side. The Blues again set up their libero. Yance pushes it down the line, and Ashton's going to get a dink kill out of that and give Swain a 1-point advantage. So Yance back to the line. The Lady Devils up 1. Good chance to attack here by the Blues. Good block over there. That's out. So Yance now has matched the Lady Devils' biggest lead here in this third set at 2 and looks to expand it. Good chance to attack again for Asheville. To the outside, blocked. Epperson's there. Eagleman hits it over. Nicely done, Lady Devils, to stay aggressive. Back row, Marr with it. Yance hustles in. Outside to Epperson. She dinks it down the line. Asheville scrambles. Again with the libero attacking. Down the line, it's going to be a little too fine for Hannah Epperson and out. So it's 1-point advantage for the Lady Devils. And we have reached halftime at the soccer pitch. The Maroon Devils on top 3-1 in that one. We'll do our best to keep you updated. And serve on its way, and it is in the net. So Swain maintains their 2-point advantage. Hannah Epperson goes to the service line now. Up and over, knuckleball. You saw it drop right in front of you to the middle, off the block by Anthony, and that one's down. Caitlin having herself a fine game. Epperson to serve again, 3-point advantage, biggest of the third set for the Lady Devils. Good hard serve, and that's an ace for Epperson. And we're at 4-point advantage. Another good hard one by Epperson. Another ace by Epperson. And timeout Asheville School with the Lady Devils running out to a 5-point lead. We'll take it with them. So we're back here. Hannah Epperson with a pair of aces right off the bat, and her service rotation has bolted the Lady Devils out to a 5-point advantage, and she comes off the timeout with a knuckleball serve. Asheville's able to play it, and they go outside. Eagleman digs that one out, and it goes down. Nice dig by Kenzie Eagleman on that hard-hit ball, and it will be Asheville Blues serve after that. So 5 points, the biggest lead by the Lady Devils here in the third set. 2-point lead by the Blues here in the third set. And they look to cut into the Swain advantage. Yance sets outside to Anthony. Off the block, picked up by Winchester. Marr with it, thrown up to Eagleman, who tips it up and over and down. Nicely done by the Lady Devils all the way around right there. Good scramble volleyball by everybody on the court. Both teams included in that one. It turned out Swain's way, and we're happy for it. Now Anthony will serve it. That's a good hard one down the line. It's going to be an ace for Caitlin Anthony. And suddenly the Lady Devils have turned aggressive at the service line, and it's paying huge dividends in this one. Now their largest lead of this third set at 6, and they look to pull away. Anthony again, the senior middle hitter. Down the line again. Played this time. Attack position up and over. Marr gets a tip on it. Now Yance will set it. She goes middle to Marr. Marr soft to the corner. It's off the speaker and still played. That's over. Anthony with a pass. Yance has got it. She goes outside. Hard push into the block by Eagleman. That one's tipped by Yance. Now they got to play it out of the speakers, and they can't. It was too high to get anything on it. So tough break for the Lady Devils. Back to a 5-point advantage for them. And it will be a substitution for the Blues, and now their serve, trailing by 5 in the third set. Swain has taken the first 2 if you're just joining us. Appreciate you being here on the Maroon Devils Network. Epperson with a dive, and that one's going to be dinked right back into the empty hole, vacated by Katie Winchester going to block. Oh, we got an in the net call on 7. They call number 7 in the net, so that changes things. And it will be Swain point. And that one's going to be up in the rafters. Marr with a block. Nice play by the libero. Can they pull it out? Nicely done. Good job, Asheville Blues. Did that one well. Anthony from the back row. Libero sits with it. Some good volleyball in this one. Good punch. Eagleman could not get there in time. Almost did it. And we're still at a 5-point lead for Swain here in this third set. Serve set. Jump serve on the way. Top spin, ace. And that cuts it to 4 right there. Those top spin ones are like a drop ball. They go over the net and they start diving immediately with all the spin on them. And even if you get anything on them, it's hard to make a good pass. That time it's a serve into the net, and it will be back to Eagleman here with Swain leading by 5. Floater just across. Good chance for the Blues. Power dink. Winchester's there. Yance goes over. Blocked. Marr's got it. Winchester goes over. And it's out. So it'll be a dink kill by Katie Winchester to put it back to a 6-point lead. And substitution for the Blues again to just try to break Swain's momentum on the service here. It'll be Kenzie Eagleman, the senior, to serve. And that one's cut. We got a rotation violation on Swain. So the serve goes back to Asheville School. And it will be their serve here. Good hard one Eagleman sits with it. Winchester pops it up for Marr. She goes back corner. That one's close. She overjumped it. Fortunately, Hannah was there, and Winchester finds the hole. Again, it's a good thing Hannah Epperson was alert and there, because Marr, for all it looked like, was going to get that one, and she missed it. So Swain now back to their 6-point lead. That's the biggest they've had. Small but vocal student section on hand over there with signs in mass with a Lady Devil chant on that one. Marr with the floater to the back row. 2 go after it. And they are able to get that over. Now Swain will attack. They go middle to Anthony, and that's 4 hits. So it will be the Blues' point. And more substitutions for the Blues here. That one's short. Anthony's got it. Yance punches it over on the run. And that one's going to be out. So Swain now at 20. And to the service line will be Ashton Yance. Floater to the back row. Tough pass out of that. They get it. Now they try to attack. That one doesn't make it over. And Swain now a 7-point advantage in this one. Their largest lead in the third set. Swain's up 2-0 over the Blues here in this one. Ace. The Lady Devils take this, score the next 3 points, and they will have a sweep of Asheville in their second game match, of the season. High, deep floater to the back row. Good pass by the Blues. Standing over. Eagleman, good pass. Yance doesn't have to move for it. Sets Anthony. Anthony off the block. And that will be a point for Caitlin Anthony off the Ashton Yance pass. Yance will serve again. Floater to the middle. Outside for Asheville. They go with the short dink, and it's picked off over there by, and that is on the line for Yance. Or check that, Anthony off the Yance pass. And now it is match point for the Lady Devils. This one would do it in fine fashion and move the Lady Devils to 2-0 on this young season. Hard topspin this time. Outside for the Blues, and that was going to crawl down the line and score. So now the Blues are in the unenviable position of needing to serve out right here to stay alive in this contest. Their first of the season. This is a good Blues squad. They're going to get better as they go along. They've got Blue Ridge Early College on Friday. That'll be a good wrap-up for them. An ace on the way, and they're pulling even closer. But as we said, they can afford no errors the rest of the way, or this one is over. Another serve for the Blues now. Hostile environment all of a sudden as the fans come alive. Floater, Eagleman with the pass. Yance hustles into position outside to Winchester. She's cross court with it. Now Asheville will try to attack, and that one's into the middle. Yance steps into the set. Ahead to Anthony, and Caitlin Anthony ends it. Swain has defeated Asheville School 25-16 in the third set to take it 3-0 in this one. So the Lady Devils have won their second of the season, and we appreciate you joining us on the Maroon Devils Network. Last score we got from soccer was 3-1 in favor of the Maroon Devils, and that was at the half. So hopefully you can catch some of that action. And remember, we'll be coming to you at 7 o'clock Friday night from Atlanta, Georgia with the pregame show, and at 7:30 as our Maroon Devils kick off the season against Life Christian Academy. For Joe Holt and myself, thanks for joining us tonight on the Maroon Devils Network.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.